By now you're probably wondering what the typical working week is like as a consultant with Europe's top team. It's usually a busy week. Most weeks you will have meetings with one or two prospective clients, visiting their premises to establish that they have a good, successful business, and taking the time to learn more about their future plans. We meet with owners of all types of businesses, from small home-based enterprises right up to multi-million-dollar corporations, but in a way they all need the same thing. They need good, solid advice, and they need to know that you are able to lead them through the next phase of their development. During that meeting, we also need to assess if this is a viable franchise opportunity, and believe me, not all of them are. Then, assuming that everything looks right for franchising, you need to explain to them why we are the team to develop it into a successful franchise for them. You could say there's a sales role here. You must present yourself articulately and confidently, and people need to realise that you have the skills and capability to drive the project and generate significant returns on their investment. Once back at the office, you'll need to encapsulate all of this into a nicely worded and well presented written proposal. Often there'll be 1 or 2 days of each week where you're in the office. In fact, most of our consultants actually work from home, as all you really need is a desk, a telephone and a computer. You'll be preparing financial models, dealing with a fairly high level of spreadsheet analysis, and writing some compelling marketing literature. Later on in each project, you will be documenting systems and processes into highly detailed operation manuals, so it helps if you're good with words as well as numbers, and pretty handy with a computer too. Then there's the recruitment of franchisees. The model you have created will be marketable and attractive, but it's a competitive world out there, and creating the model is only part of your role. You now need to help your clients bring franchisees on board. Most weeks you'll spend at least one day, maybe more, sitting in on franchisee recruitment meetings at your client's premises. You will lead the meeting to ensure everything is handled correctly, but at the same time you'll be coaching your client in franchisee profiling, what to look out for in a good franchisee. Back into the office again, and you might be preparing a legal briefing, making sure that the critical elements of the franchise are interpreted correctly by the lawyers. Perhaps you're doing some territory mapping, or maybe just answering queries from franchisees. Each week is different, as all of your clients will be at different stages of their development, and the help they need will vary depending upon their own resources. The bulk of your work is done within the normal working hours, although there may be the occasional early start when a long journey is involved, or you may need to attend a weekend trade show. You will have a fairly full diary most of the time, and juggling the various meetings and deadlines can be challenging. You really are the key to the success of your clients' projects, and with that comes a weight of responsibility. But as I mentioned earlier, it's hugely rewarding and very enjoyable to see the fruits of your labour blossom and grow. Now, of course, you won't be working alone. Not only will you have the support of your fellow consultants, but also the support of our head office team. To find out more about the backup you will be receiving, click on the next video below.